like to reclaim, reborn, to reiterate. Without a doubt, we overpaint. Crawling these walls, echoing 1,000 pages. It's all a permanent revolving hall, but nothing to win or escape with. It's all a permanent revolving hall, but nothing to win or escape with. Waste not, want not, age lost, face forgot. Brave, stop, want not, waste not, waste. Waste not, want not, age lost, face forgot. Brave, stop, want not, waste not, waste.
This is but one front to be pictured. Each additional dimension is fictional. Dropping the fists and the gloves fall down. It's smoke and mirrors in our tinsel town. And I whisper proud against the wind. My endpoint storyboarded on a foggy window. Just a riddle to fill time, whittling each moment into a new design. But since it's a continual process, I'll only complete the single project, revising every instant so the growth remains infinite. But it's still dependent upon the cycle of forever, an indelible measure, set to keep the bleeders wetter and the leeches feeding on my blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Finally the sediment will settle, leaving a blank face, which I will use as a stepping stone to return to the same place where I first began working on this project. My constant development to the sentimental, diverting my potential and rewording every burden in the sane and perfect version of what you can expect to see. So don't take it as my word and turn it into my destiny. The sane and perfect version of what you can expect to see. So don't take it as my word and turn it into my destiny.
Discovered these lands with one hand dug in the sand. The burial was grand, the aftermath began with cries of an echo beyond the meadow where the children frowned and were forced to be let go. We visit these ancient kings in search of myths of these angels that sing with one eye closed, with their backs against the world. Lost, disillusioned, and embittered. Scriptures from another time, we replace the confusion, the madness within the mind, the undertone of the indecisiveness of our lives. The break of sunshine interrupted by the loneliness of the skies, the crash, the waking of the tides to a revival of silent sighs. Yet we still plant cycles across this atlas, pedaling towards hope with dreams that have been forgotten, for we have been tormented by our mother's sadness. It's just the games we play, such raise the day-to-day existence. These feelings that have led us astray, the monumental and the mundane, unicorns on Sundays.
Waste not, want not, age lost, face forgot. Brave, stop, want not, waste not, waste. Waste not, want not, age lost, face forgot. Brave, stop, want not, waste not, waste.
went out till the feeling of my heart lifted me out of the dark. I saw you in the middle of the street, welcoming me in as the sky began to weep. Feeling a little weak, I stumbled to my feet, head nodding to the beat, just silent with my speech, lost becoming one with the lullabies and dreams. You continue to leave me feeling complete, my queen, my goddess of the sea, my angel when I'm in need. You help me stay in focus and you make me believe. Through sunshine and the rain, you drive away my pain. With you by my side, I'm no longer feeling afraid. Thoughts continue to race, unable to sleep. With every breath I breathe, with every step I take, I crave and I need. Cycling through eternity to be, best believe, for you I will bleed.
To hit me in the heart, to hit me in the heart. And what I love most, she has so much soul. To hit me in the heart, to hit me in the heart.
seem to crumble the moment you begin to speak. As each night changes hues and fades to gray from blue, emerging from the shadows, my world begins to unravel. Unexpectedly shot in the heart with an arrow. Baby, you're the reason I will fight to see tomorrow. I wanna hold you close as the winters turn cold. Wanna hold you in my arms, together we will grow old. Fighting stand as one against the world. Regardless of the perils and the strife, I wanna come home to you at night. You're my reason for living and breathing, my reason for loving. No matter the season, you're the reason I'm healing and no longer grieving. You showed me a way of life that I never knew, and due to that my heart will always stay true.
Hit me in the heart. Hit me in the heart. And what I love most, she has so much soul. She hit me in the heart. Hit me in the heart. And what I love most, she has so much soul. She hit me in the heart. She hit me in the heart. And what I love most, she has so much soul. She hit me in the heart. She hit me in the heart. And what I love most, she has so much soul.
Against the system, the few who still listen but take arms and twist them. That's half the picture. Next we reach the streets to release reason and we seize our freedom. That's the hunt. I'll keep collecting info. Others sitting in the dark, I move past their window. First block the exit, I move undetected to apply the pressure just as expected. That's the method. Catch it and wreck it. Apply the leverage just as expected. First block the exit, I move undetected to apply the pressure just as expected. That's the method. Catch it and wreck it. Apply the leverage just as expected. So I hit the premises, step past the innocent, fingerprint the tenants, then move to the next village. This isn't a scrimmage, it's the end of the game. The day finally came when we fight for our name. I engage each target, a marksman with an eye patch. The penthouse sniper on my rifle is a spyglass. That's the leverage, the touch that presses chest. Once they intersect, there's no time to second guess. First block the exit, I move undetected to apply the pressure just as expected. That's the method, catch it and wreck it. Apply the leverage just as expected. First block the exit, I move undetected to apply the pressure just as expected. That's the method, catch it and wreck it. Apply the leverage just as expected. It's the takeover. Soldiers surround each house. 10 seconds to clear when we count out loud. Sweeping street to street, locking cities and grids. No exits exist, we hog-tie their wrists. It's the end of uncertainty. I pull back the curtain, doused in turpentine, burned to the earth. And that's where it sets. The day came and went, every bar was bent, and now I lay at rest. First block the exit, I move undetected to apply the pressure just as expected. That's the method, catch it and wreck it. Apply the leverage just as expected. First block the exit, I move undetected to apply the pressure just as expected. That's the method, catch it and wreck it. Apply the leverage just as expected.
weightless while I am diving. See my empty shadows surviving. I can feel the healing process. Only the stars are bright in my darkness.
Baby, I'm trying to spot the violence, seeking guidance, building my island. What the hell is this all for? Growing strong and holding on. Can't break these habits, running frantic, passing traffic. Life is tragic. Is this the reason I was born? Is it too late to make a change? Find a cave, bury the pain. Wandering nights, just wandering days. Just shoot for the stars, just take your aim. Despite the rain, we will maintain. Take a picture, make me smile. Leave my worries all behind. Throw my hands to the sky. Silence recover as time goes by. Is this the end when the voices blend? Is this the place where I find my faith? Is this the moment when we both awake to the sounds of babies crying and dying? Feeding the fire, just feeding the lions. Mastering the science of bleeding in silence. I feel so alone when I hear the static. Looking all around, all I see is blackness.
I feel weightless while I am diving. See my empty shadows surviving. I can feel the healing process. Only the stars are bright in my darkness.
Look at the way you move, you're broken. Waiting for somebody to finally take notice. With every breath you breathe, you're hopeless. Living alone in a house that's burning. Can't quite figure out your reason for living. I wish I could shoulder your weight. I wish I could take your weight, but it's just a sadness we both can't escape. Where do we go when our heart is a canvas, bleeding and weeping at the sounds of our anthem? Falling down after taking chances, climbing stairs after getting trampled. Nowhere to turn to accept to madness. These thoughts in your head just keep on laughing, pulling together in the moment that's tragic. Looking around, all you see is blackness. You feel so alone, I hear the static. You feel like dying, I feel like crying. I'm growing more weak while time is passing. Need to figure this out before life crashes. The helplessness I feel when I'm planning. Don't worry, I won't leave you abandoned. I won't put together when your world starts collapsing. For you and I are dreamers in transit.
I feel weightless while I am diving. See my empty shadows surviving. I can feel the healing process. Only the stars are bright in my darkness. I feel weightless while I am diving. See my empty shadows surviving. I can feel the healing process. Only the stars are bright in my darkness.
Again, it wasn't a matter of how, it was a matter of when. Now we rise again. It wasn't a matter of how, it was a matter of when. Now we rise again. It wasn't a matter of how, it was a matter of when. Now we rise again. Our feet have touched the ground and so now it begins. And so it was written, the song that we're living. Call it audible scripture or computer-based religion. We've walked through blizzards, barefoot and shivering. The 7-year winter with our goal deep in the distance. You need persistence, some friends ain't gonna make it. No map exists, you carve a path and shape it. So we marched for ages, leaving trails of pages, different frames and faces, and somehow it's the same. That's the nature of the game, it's a changing cycle, a revival of our birth, purged in a recital, forever merged with time, every line in permanence. And even when the tide turns, we ride out the turbulence. Now we rise again. It wasn't a matter of how, it was a matter of when. Now we rise again. It wasn't a matter of how, it was a matter of when. Now we rise again. It wasn't a matter of how, it was a matter of when. Now we rise again.
Aquarius. Waterfalls and the distant roars of chariots. Once upon a time we combined forces and changed the landscape. Despite being taken for granted, within this uncertainty of not knowing, we kept on building from the breakups to the makeups. Friendships have remained sacred, 7 years in the making. A journey filled with the aches and the pains, the wandering of these plains, rising from the ashes. We will never forget from where we came.
And so it plays on, the song that we're living, the same tempo and rhythm since the beginning. The globe's still spinning, it's a treadmill journey, and we'll work the surface through eternity. We stay determined, and the words fit perfectly. It sounds like work, but the fire burns in me. The flames hit pages, branding these phrases. They scar and stay true, lasting through generations. Remaining in spirit, pure in the substance. Designing each lyric in the shape of my thumbprint. Forever merged with time, every line in permanence. And even when the tide turns, we ride out the turbulence. Now we rise again. It wasn't a matter of how, it was a matter of when. Now we rise again. It wasn't a matter of how, it was a matter of when. Now we rise again. It wasn't a matter of how, it was a matter of when. Now we rise again. Our feet have touched the ground, and so now it begins.
Aamir. You never thought that hip-hop would take it this far.
It gives me great pleasure when true elements get
You
together.
never thought that hip-hop would take it this far. You never thought that hip-hop would take it this far. You never thought that hip-hop would take it this far.
May I take a little time to find out the truth about this here so-called life, or I'm unwilling to compromise. So please, Mother, may I, for my heart tells me to swim against the tide. Despite the shimmer and glimmer of these riches I leave behind, these clouds are trying to dampen my smile, as the pressures and the pain are driving me insane. It's just a matter of time before
In a stop motion standstill moment, I'll cook up the texture clay of my face, pulling inward with the force of sinkholes, my furrowed brow. I'm pouting aloud about the story strain, the pace I'm jogging against your dismay. For you, I build fences, defensiveness utterly perfect, compliance, finalizing what I'm beating the sky in. I'm perfectly silent, cracking quietly in a petri dish of your seed.
When the bow breaks, you fall and come of age. My arms will swing freely until that day. I tip the bottle, tread in the water that spills. Free your will is still lifelike, it looks real till you peel back the paint. Fade is the gray behind the makeup and smile, training away the child. What you're left with is an empty vessel, a sign of transgression to pull the kid away with a death grip.
just abusing head trips, whips and sticks, taking back a piece of myself every time I slip these wrists. Just aching and aching, taking and making a man out of this flesh that is forsaken. Mama says you gotta bring home that bacon. Misunderstood, I can never be like you, never could not dream like you, never could not bleed like you. Due to that my soul will forever stay true. Due to that my soul will forever stay true.
Well, it's cost of living versus quality of life. So take an estimated guess and call me if the price is right. Well, from birth to death, God bless the child with fresh style, love, and purity for the language. Since his first breath, first words, and first steps, till he's eventually stripped of insecurity, blanket brutalized trials and everyday obscurities, washed by the ways of the world. When he eventually loses all innocence and becomes lost in a sense, no self-esteem to match his confidence, just helpless feelings of being so low. Yeah, an old soul with a young heart, looking for an easy end to a rough start. Aimless in this game of trivial pursuit, he remains misguided youth, confused and torn, abused and scorned, still searching for his true form, to be free as a newborn.
So everyone wants to win over hearts, skating into a gold medal parent-made spotlight. Maturity is stage fright, I'm a daughter of their disillusion. They pry at my capabilities and will in unison, while I chant a song that goes, question mark, is it behavior or biology that makes up my art? Meanwhile, I throw myself blind like dust into a desert of deserted occupational lust.
Now begins the cycle, 40-hour weeks beneath the light bulb, a life dedicated to the bottom line. Cigarettes to stop the time, you can unwind and catch faith, but drop a place in the rat race. Gone are the days of pinning back in pigtails and pigskin. You hit the pillow and wake up the next instant, trapped in routine, captive in the American dream. You search for meaning, but things are not what they seem. This exceeds all reason and belief. It's the impeachment of all my prior tracks and actions. A complete retraction of every stance imaginable. The last dance between my path and the intangible. A handful of promises and each matching deceit. The complete contract and the following breach. The pain is brief, but the substance runs deep. It hits all at once and throbs as you breathe. This is the backlash I repossess in every album. My word, my tracks, and every sample I ever jack. This is the backlash from my art that was shrink wrapped, bar-coded and sold, I'm taking it all back. This is the backlash I repossess in every album. My word, my tracks, and every sample I ever jacked. This is the backlash from my art that was shrink wrapped, bar-coded and sold, I'm taking it all back. My self-interest, it's not about the listeners, it's beyond the critics and sound scan statistics. It's my own opinion, deep in my soul. It's about quality control, not the strings I can pull. Music is a moment, it happens then passes. I'm concerned that it's packaged, archived and captured. So I'm collecting every album, every copy, every download, every lyric, every appearance, every picture you can hold. This is the backlash I repossess in every album. My words, my tracks, and every sample I ever jack. This is the backlash from my art that was shrink wrapped, bar-coded and sold, I'm taking it all back. This is the backlash I repossess in every album. My words, my tracks, and every sample I ever jacked. This is the backlash from my art that was shrink wrapped, bar-coded and sold, I'm taking it all back. Hobby and job, writing until exhaustion to get my point across. In the beginning it was simple, just making tapes with friends, but each release reached more people, now the boundaries don't end. It's still my passion, it's trapped in my chest cavity. It's about the past, it's already happened, so I'm backtracking, erasing all I can in haste. It's not about waste, it's beginning with a clean slate. This is the backlash I repossess in every album. My words, my tracks, and every sample I ever jack. This is the backlash from my art that was shrink wrapped, bar-coded and sold, I'm taking it all back. This is the backlash I repossess in every album. My words, my tracks, and every sample I ever jacked. This is the backlash from my art that was shrink wrapped, bar-coded and sold, I'm taking it all back.
The police are gunless. There's a dome covering it so the city gets sunless. The oneness of the people is like a unicorn. One state of mind, one direction, one uniform. The streets are rivers, floating packages delivered. Temperature controlled, no one sweats, no one shivers. Gondolas of gold carrying clothes under glitter. And no one litters, no one's ever really bitter. And every single citizen is tracked with a swatch. And every single television is attractive to watch. Every meal is venomous. venison with a ration of squash. Every single memory of the past is washed, and there's a jumbotron and the calendar is wrong, with rumors of it once playing a humble song. And somewhere there's a shelf full of unspeakable wealth, with writing from people who actually thought for themselves.
Sith Lord, Commander, Master, Agent Provocateur, Saber Rattler, suck the oxygen out. The city got asthma. Black market, dirty badgers, frequency scanners, cameras. They be on that Starbucks every morning, freshly brewed scandal. 50 caliber, stay loaded with tank piercing ammo. In the closet next to Buddha statues and offering candles. They say namaste for the angels who sold they soul. We paint the town red with the name of informers on the 101 with rollers. City of lights on with jacket, fault line, and step with Bob. Botox, become a famous actor, get elected still, you can't lie. Every brutality crime out here, police act surprised. If they wasn't beaten down so smoothly live on Channel 5. Fox News even covering you fucking gay Republicans by oxymoronic as a Nigerian leprechaun dropping Dublin. You've been fucking warned, hear the ominous wars. Ain't nothing worse than a whole town scored, ready to blow. 5 MCs in a no, prepared for the attack. MC1 Justice Styles of a Tyler holding a pump shotty. Hellified mega kickback, get passed under the table like Schwarzenegger getting head from his personal legal J-Lo. Spread lumen all over the city, watch the bloody street turn for us and Dago. Escape artists, harder modern day media. You got a problem with that? I'm in Hollywood, off Normandy, and Little Armenia.
And it's just a city where everything will remain sacred, where we will continue to build and follow our dreams with the desire to one day make it. A city that still inspires and grows, where people remain humble and bring with them creativity and mad flows. A city like no other, a city where I call strangers my brothers, when we sleep in the shade as the sun struggles and slumbers. A city that forgives and forgets, constructed for the blood, the tears, and the sweat, where you gotta earn your respect. And as the night approaches and the lights never go dim, under the moonlight we fight, revolutionizing the world with words from within. Whispers in the wind and all that separates us from the slums and the hills, the wickedness and the police will force their will. Dying fighting, the last breath is how we live, never forgetting from where we came from. You can tell us apart by the symbols on our skin. Gracious, caring, and loving are the characteristics with which we were built. Living as one under the rainbow, we give respect where respect is due. Despite the troubles, the danger, the missteps, the anger, the anguish, and the pain, through the changing weather, the soldiers fallen, and the dreams that have been forgotten. The city is a place where we come together to make a change. Under these lights, never seen a winter night. We look up but there ain't a star in the sky. A far cry for real living. The city's got us sinning, subliminally pumping criminality pushed to the limit. No innocence is killjoy, the schools are destroyed. The same day it stopped raining and the paratroopers were deployed. Now we're unemployed and can't avoid the fat tax, so we filled our knapsacks and hit the hidden railroad tracks. That's the reaction, on the run with black buns, 100 miles and ducking even without traction. Stop and get blasted or trapped behind glass, so we ran forever, leaving the city in our past.
Subvert, felonious, unrelenting, Mobius, crafted out of glass. The blemish chemistry, my habitat's my reality, fairly fickle. Sickle cell to the prison door, my city environment's truly enough embellished. When relying the fractured applause, the brotherhood calamity pause, attribute, then they set up under the air with parachutes to nosedive. The nuclear weapons have arrived. My mistake, misunderstood, no recollection of the lessons today. Let us repeat, let us increase what we have stated. It's like follow orders, mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters, all slaughtered for the sake of power. Now what are we left with? Nothing but poverty and selfishness, racism. The hell with it, since we utilize enough information to one-fifth the description of a terrorist. Not at all fascist, communist. The columns fall, apply to the game of Tetris, reckless demolition team. Sensor light being tracking device. Just just the right amount of radiation to launch satellites and GPS systems tracking your every move twice.